Hi builders, welcome to the Plume tool. My name is Jackie de Klerk. I'm your success coach, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to work with layers, settings as well as elements. So right here on the Plume dashboard we are going to make use of the magazine that's right here. We're going to click on editor and we're going to systematically go through all the various things like elements, layers, and settings. Now, let's start with the first thing, which is layers. As you can see, we currently have 3 layers to this specific page. We've got the text. If I click on this text, you're going to see it's been highlighted in blue right here. If I click on the next one, it shows you that is the one that's been highlighted. If you click on the image, it's going to highlight the image. Now to move layers up and down, you can do it either on this side or with the little tool right here, the mini toolbar at the top. And I'm going to show you exactly what happens. Let's say that I want this text to disappear behind this magazine. I'm just going to pull it down and you're going to see that the text has been image because the image is now the first layer with the text being the second and the third. If I want to remain and put it back, I can just move it to the bottom and you can see that the text is first with the image at the bottom. Now again, you can go and make use of it by just clicking at the top and layer it up and down in this area. If I click on the text itself, here you can also layer up and down. So if I'm going to click on layer down, you're going to see that it is now gone. It's actually jumped to the bottom. But if I want to put it back, I just move it up to the top of the image. Now, if we want to delete this, all you need to do is just click on it and it will be deleted. You can also duplicate by clicking on this little blocks and it will duplicate the text for you like that. Otherwise, all you need to do is just click delete. Now, to edit this specific text, you can just click on the text button right here, or you can go and click on the settings area in this area. But I'm just going to go double click because that is going to open up the settings area for you. And this is what is going to be applied to just the text. Now you can see that you would be able to choose the different kinds of font that you want. You can make it bold, italize, or underline. You can also align it. You can create the size of it. So let's say I want to increase the size. You can change the color. And then you would also be able to, let me just go back to it. You would also be able to change the transparency. If that is not what you want, you can change and adjust the transparency. And you can link it anywhere else. It doesn't have to be to a page within the magazine, but it can be external as well. So you can see, go to URL. Right here, you're going to copy in or type in the URL of where the person needs to go once they click on that area. You can also choose to go to a specific page within the magazine. Now to do that, you're going to have to go to the specific page right here with these arrows and choose where you want it, and that is basically it. Now what happens is that the magazine app automatically saves it, like it says there, successfully saved. So when you are going to preview this and a person click on that link, it's going to jump to the specific area that you have set. So if I go to the page, you can see right in this area, this is the page that I have chosen. Otherwise, you need to make use of the URL area right here. Then you can choose to open it in a new tab or add it into the same tab. Now that applies, the settings apply to any type of element that you have inside of the design, whether it is text, images, a shape, a video, or an iframe. So let's go and add a new page at the back of the magazine. So there is our blank page. So if you want to start designing, you're going to click on the text box once. You can move it wherever you want on the page as well. And you would be able to double click. It's going to open up your settings and you can change it according to what you want. So I can just write here, this is a test. And once I'm done with it, I just click outside of it and I can go choose something else. So we're going to click an image. We're going to double click on the image. You would be able to alternate the text, which means this is the text, alt text that this SEOs normally need. You can also the URL of this specific image, where it is coming from. You can upload the image, which we are going to do right now, and we're going to choose an image that we want to work with. And you can see that you can change the size on top of the editor itself, or if you double click, you can go change to specify the size in this area here. Scrolling down, you can choose to add a border. So let's say we want to add a border. You can change the size of the border as well as the look. So you can have it grooved or double. So in this case, if I make it double and I increase it a little bit, you would be able to see exactly the size of it. So let me just increase it a little bit. And then it also can choose a shadow. If you want to add a specific shadow to it, you can do that by making use of it right there. You can also change the transparency of the image as well as the size of the image border. If it's rounded or any way that you want it specifically, you can see it's rounded right there. Then if we want to add a shape, you only need to click once and it's going to add the shape. If you click too many times, it's going to add multiple shapes for you. So again, you can change and adjust it. Double click if you want to work with the settings right here, exactly as it is with the other ones. Clicking outside of it, we're going to click on add video. This is where you would be able to add a video to your design. If I double click, this is the place where you're going to add the URL of the video that you want to add. You can choose to display the controls for the person that's going to view it, or you can choose to loop it automatically so they don't have to press play. Then all the other ones settings apply to the same as with the other elements. Then you can also choose to add an iframe. Maybe there is something specific that you would like to have in an iframe, maybe something like our own quiz builder, or maybe a booking app, anything that can be embedded. You can add it right here by double clicking on it and embed the direct link or the embedded document in this area. And you can also add an image on the top of it if you like, and the rest of it is exactly the same as with the other things. Now, what is very cool with this is you've got a lot of space on your editor to go and design. You can always add all your elements already onto your editor pages like this, have all your words and text created, and then once you're ready, you can start working with your design and putting it into the right places where you need it, just like I've done like there. And that is basically all there is. Once you have created your design, all you need to do is hit publish, and it's going to publish it for you, where you would be able to either share the link or embed it. Now, obviously, once you are done with it, I'm just going to close and go back to Plume. You would be able to grab the embedded code right here in the edit settings area right here. And that is all for this tool. I really hope that you're going to enjoy it, and I will see you in another. Bye.